Good evening, my name is Christine Boutsikaris. I'm being filmed tonight to tell you about the most controversial story in the history of rock and roll. The stealing of James Damiano songs by Bob Dylan. It's uncontested by Bob Dylan and his law firms, all five, that Bob Dylan and people in Bob Dylan's entourage have solicited songs, music and lyrics written by James Damiano for a period of over 10 years and 11 months. The irony of this situation is the epitome of hypocrisy, where, as while Bob Dylan accepted President Obama's Presidential Medal of Freedom Award, Bob Dylan was utilizing a federal gag order on plaintiff James Damiano. The gag order related to all discovery materials, including 50 hours of videotaped depositions, expert testimony, and blatant admissions of guilt by Bob Dylan's own witnesses. For those of you who believe that this issue is not of any importance to our country and the liberty of our citizens, I'd like to say that I was one of Bob Dylan's biggest fans and followed his career my entire life. After learning of his stealing of James Damiano's songs and the cover-up, I've lost all respect for him as an artist and a human being. Especially after learning that Bob refused to return James Damiano's entire song catalog after the lawsuit, songs that took James over 42 years of his life to write. One that comes to mind is, quote, "Racism, a diversion of reality. That the worst segregation in the world today is not between yellow, red, black, or white men, Muslims, Jews, or Christians, but between the rich and the poor."
Have you ever lied to Mr. Damiano?
Yes.
And can you list for me the times that you lied to him?
Many times, not many times, but on those occasions when he would ask me, could I pass on something to Mr. Dylan, I may have said to him, I'll try and pass it along, or words to that effect.
In 1996, James Damiano posted the findings of his lawsuit against Bob Dylan on the internet and received over 8 million hits. It was at this time that Bob Dylan's musical works were called into question, and the origin of his songs started to be scrutinized by critics. These critics included music reporters, editors of music magazines and newspapers, college professors, and literary people. His fans were astute in evaluating his duplicity concerning his material, and came to learn that 80% of the melodies and lyrical hooks of his songs were plagiarized. These songs included "Blowing in the Wind," "Like a Rolling Stone," "The Times Are A-Changin'," "Hard Rain's Gonna Fall," "Knocking on Heaven's Door," "Reading It," and many more, including his Grammy-nominated hit,